Film Festival. Two reasons. First reason is Charan, because Charan is a dear friend of mine. And the second thing is, what inspired me to do this film was Kumar Raja's narration. Kumar Raja is the first time director, and he is actually an ad filmmaker. And he's the dialogue writer for various films, and one of the recently known and popular films is Orumbo. And what really appealed to me is the conviction that Kumar Raja had in his script. And I was more than convinced that if somebody can narrate a script so well, and how will he actually execute it if he gets an opportunity. And I think that was one of the driving force for me to accept to do Aranyakandam. Dada is a very cool guy. In fact, I would not want to call him a cool man, because he still feels he's a guy and he behaves like that. And I think a lot of people from across the world, especially as actors, I think we should all learn certain things from Jackie Shroff. He makes you feel so comfortable, and most importantly, he's actually such fun to work with. And one of the beauty about Jackie Shroff is he had mind-blowing diction of Tamil, and he could literally speak the language so very well, which was one of the most fascinating matters. And I'll just give you a small insight about Jackie Shroff, which probably will answer your question. We were doing a particular scene where Jackie Shroff is supposed to give away little money to small people, young people. And Charan gave him some 2,000 rupees or something like that and said, "Dada, use this for the shot." And what Jackie Shroff did is, instead of actually just giving it as in action, he would literally really give it away. And he'll just turn around and say, "Hey Charan, just give me another 2,000 rupees if there's another take." So he's that generous, and he's genuinely like that. So it is fun working with somebody like Jackie Shroff. I actually, when I met Ravi Krishna for the puja, I couldn't believe, because he'd lost so much of weight and he looked so very young. He could have passed off as a 15, 17-year-old boy. And I was actually shocked. And when we started to work, there's just probably one place where me and Ravi Krishna encounter each other. And it was, we just had nice time doing the film. See, Kumar Raja is a perfectionist. That's what I realized. And most, in-depth and really into the script directors, because I say this before what I'm wanting to say is, I come from a theatre background, so I worked with a lot of, extremely focused directors. One such is Kumar Raja, because he just didn't waver even a second from his script, to the extent that if he wanted a particular line to be said after the foot has to be kept down, he would insist that you please speak or start your line once your foot touches the floor. So that is the kind of perfection that Kumar Raja did. And we would do umpty number of rehearsals, purely because we knew that that shot had to be so very fine that we didn't have to go back doing it again. But of course, quite a lot of times we did it many times. The very making of Aranyakandam will be different. And anybody and everybody generally, you would have heard, will always say something like that. But then honestly, there is something different about it. And this I could feel from the time I started working for this film, and I would also tell Charan that many a times. The narration will be terribly different, very new, and the storyline will be very different, and the situation that the whole film, the premise of the film itself will be very different. Honestly, nothing. The only thing that we decided to do was, Kumar didn't want me to color my gray hair, which is probably on my side locks and a little bit on my beard. So it was like that, and the only makeup that we did was the wound that would actually happen during the film. So otherwise, just general makeup we never did. Magarchi is basically it's a novel, basically, which was in turn done into a film by Gautam. Now, when I came to Madras, when I did my first film, when I came to Chennai, when I did my first film called Neranja Manas with Vijaykanth, unfortunately, it was probably the biggest disaster in Vijaykanth's career itself. And I was standing outside AVM not knowing what to do next, and then came a call. One gentleman said himself, "I'm Gautam, I'm doing a film like this and I would like to meet you." I saw Neranja Manas. I was damn thrilled. So I went up to him and I said, forget whether we work together, Gautam, but I'm damn happy you at least have watched the film and called me. He said, "No, I called you because I intend to do a film and I want you to play a particular character." And when he narrated the script, I was definitely impressed the way he narrated it to me, because when he came with the interval block, he said, "Sir, phonesலாம் இப்போ நம்ம கொஞ்சம் சைலண்ட் மோடில் இந்த ரெகுலர் மோடில் போட்டுக்கலாம், ஒரு 10 minutes break எடுத்துக்கலாமா, டீ சொல்கிறீங்களான்னாரு." So it was literally taking me into a visual trance of watching a movie. For strange reasons, it didn't happen then, but when it happened, after 5 years rather, Gautam came back to me again and wanted me to play the same role. So I think I'm a little emotionally weak person, and I said, "Okay, I will do it." And I don't regret, because I think the characterization of mine really stood quite a bit, though I didn't have big scenes or many scenes in it, but whatever little existed were power packed. So I'm happy for that, and thanks, Gautam. I don't know how to start this, but I will tell you one thing. In the original script of Goa, there was no characters called gay, because the line basically was mine, which I gave to Prabhu, and in my script I never had a gay element at all. But when Prabhu came back to me after about a couple months, and he said, "Na in the script konjam ipdi pannirken nee kettu paaru." When he narrated it to me, and I found it very, very, very funny, and I said, "Only you can do this." But then I said, "What is this gay element?" He said, "Yeah, this is what it is, and I want to incorporate this." I said, "It would be definitely new, but do you think we won't get really hammered by the audience or the media?" But luckily for us, I think there was a Supreme Court verdict which had, I think officially given the status. So we were okay with it. And I asked him, "Who do you think is going to do this?" He said, "Yeah, I have somebody in my mind, but I'm not too very sure if I can actually tell it to this guy, because அடிச்சாலும் அடிப்பான்னா." நான் சொன்னேன், "யார் சொல்லு பரவாயில்லன்னு." And he said, "நீ கொஞ்சம் தள்ளி நில்லுன்னு." Then he told it that நீ தான் பண்ணுவேன். I actually was like shocked, because I would definitely have never gone and beaten any director for that reason, because I think it's an honor if somebody thought you could actually execute something like this. And Prabhu is one of my closest friends in cinema, and who I met while doing Neranja Manas when he played my younger brother. And I told Prabhu, "I'm really touched, but do you think I can pull it off?" He said, yes, I know you two very well, so I think you can